first time Olympus user, and I'm not too sure if that's a good or a bad thing when it comes to review. It is a clean slate, but also I've got nothing to compare them to. No reminiscing over previous models yet. How wonderful was the previous model compared to the latest release from Altra? It's been about 2 years since the Olympus 5 was released, so patient Altra fans, yeah, they're going to be more than ready to splash their hard-earned cash. I'm hoping the Olympus 6 is going to be a shoe I can keep on my feet all day long. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just comfortable mile after mile after mile. On the face of it, this shoe does fit the bill, but we all know appearances can be deceptive, so that is why I've been out covering all the miles on all the terrain to bring you my review of the Altra Olympus 6. Hi everybody, my name's Gary from the T and Trails podcast, and if you like this review, if you find it useful, then yeah, please give it a like, give it a share, and even better, subscribe to the channel. Now these are going to set you back £155 over at Altra and sportshoes.com, and don't forget patrons can enjoy, I think it's 15% over at sportshoes.com, but there are some limitations, and also sports shoes probably don't stock as wide a range of sizes as what Altra do. So if like me, you've got small but chubby feet, then yeah, pop back over to Altra because they're gonna stock a wider range of sizes. Is £155 expensive for a pair of shoes? Well, to be honest, that is for you to decide. And at £155, there is a lot of competition. It is a busy marketplace, but there is not a lot of competition, to be honest, if you want a zero drop shoe with a wide toe box. On the scales, my UK 6.5 coming in at 304 grams. Yeah, I've got little feet, so to see these being north of 304 grams each, that was a little bit scary, and I probably wouldn't wear these come race day. Historically, I've leaned on a shoe more like the Carbon Mont Blanc, and that has been awesome, but you know, I didn't really visualize these as my race day shoe. And for the record, you know, I've been out long days, 5, 6, maybe not 7 hours on the trails, and they've not felt clumsy or heavy, so no dramas there. Let's get into it, and as always, we're going to go from the ground up. The Olympus 6 uses the awesome Vibram Megagrip for the outsole, and I'm measuring the lugs between 3.5 and 4 millimeters, and also, which is interesting, there's quite a lot of exposed foam on the outsole too. My local trails, for the most part, they are quite stony, a little bit muddy. It is October, so it's rained quite a lot, so yeah, lots of puddles and mud to go splashing through. Not particularly technical though, but I have found this 3.5 and the 4 millimeter lug along with that vibrant material. Yeah, it's been super awesome. No issues whatsoever on my local trails. I've also been on more technical trails too. Quite a few trips to the UK Lake District, and anybody who knows the UK Lake District will know it's a massive mixture of trails, technical terrains, boggy fells, and that vibrant and those lug depths, yeah, been fantastic. And anyone who knows the Lake District will also know that they will find any weaknesses immediately with any part of any trail or fell shoe. And I've got to say, I have been really comfortable with foot placement. Yeah, the vibrant's awesome, but it is not glue. You will slip from time to time. Also, I've done about 100 miles in this outsole, so it has taken a bit of battering, hardly anywhere at all. Kudos for the outsole. We've got a 33 stack height there, so on the face of it, that seems pretty generous. That should be fine, but they have opted for the EVA foam, which in my opinion, I feel it's had its day. Yeah, it could do better with that material choice. It is what it is fine, just a little bit disappointed with the midsole. Flexibility, yeah, it does look a bit stiff when you're flexing it now, but I've got to say that is not an issue when you're out on the trails. Non-technical trails, it is a breeze. Eat those up all day long, and even technical stuff too. Definitely just enough flex to get some feedback, even from the most technical of trails. No rock plate, so on paper I was a little bit disappointed with that, but I've got to say the stack height, that 33 millimeter stack, does a great job of keeping the underside of your foot comfortable, upper and fit. Now the upper is made from this engineered breathable mesh. It's got lots of perforated holes in it too, and that is awesome to keep the temperature down, and also with drainage too. I've ran in these from the end of July up until October. Loads of puddles, loads of hot days, no issues whatsoever with overheating and drainage. Yeah, super pleased with that material choice and that perforation for the upper. Plenty of room and protection in that toe box for those times, and they'll happen when you bash your toe, foot on a rock or a root. And also they have the Altra Natural Fit. Oh my goodness me, my foot loves, all caps, loves Altra's Natural Fit. Sizes up well too. My ladies UK 6.5 fit fine and are totally comparable and consistent with other shoes that I wear too. So if you have little feet like me, yeah, it might be worth to reaching out with brands, because sometimes the ladies fit will be just fine for you. For the most part, you get overlays instead of stitching, which not only looks great, more importantly, helps keep that upper super comfortable too. There is a tiny bit of stitching around the heel and gaiter hook and this colour break too, but no hot spots whatsoever or any areas that rub. I think this Achilles pillow feature that Altra have installed in the Olympus 6, it's a bit weird, it's a little bit fussy if you ask me, but overall I do like the design, and yes, I appreciate design is subjective, so don't come at me. And also I do hear from time to time people say that Altras, yeah, they're a little bit wide. Like me, if you've got a normal or a wide shaped foot and you do not want to be crippled, then you need to make your shoes a bit wider. Inevitably, surprise, surprise, yeah, they might look a bit wide. Super comfortable around the heel, the arch, yeah, and across the midfoot too. Like I said, when I saw that Achilles pillow, I really thought I was going to mess with how secure my heel felt in the shoe. I needn't have worried. Yeah, it's fine. I would prefer a more secure sensation around the heel and the ankle. That's just personal taste, that's how I like it. And I've not noticed much slippage. Yeah, natural, kind of flattish trails, no issue whatsoever. And I'm not experiencing much also, even on the climbs. I love a squashy tongue. So this padded tongue from Altra on the Olympus 6, that is awesome. And chunky, wide laces too. So that could also add to that comfort across the top of the foot. Something else I love is a gusset. My goodness me, when I see a gusseted tongue, that gets my juices flowing. No one likes bits of crap, little bits of rock, bits of debris getting in their shoe. And yes, it will happen from time to time, but a gusset on your tongue just slows that down. If you're an Altra fan looking for that zero drop shoe, then I really don't think you can go wrong for £155. Yes, I do think that EVA foam has had its day, and it'd be nice to see maybe the Olympus 7 with an upgrade in the foam. And that Achilles pillow, for me, yeah, I just think it's a bit fussy, maybe unnecessary. But apart from that, yes, like I said, if you're an Altra fan, then I would definitely check these out. So, are the Olympus 6 going to make it into my weekly shoe rotation? Yeah, 100%. Like I said though, not race day shoe. I'm pretty sure I'd opt for maybe the Ultra Mont Blanc if it was race day. But saying that, you know, if I turned up and I opened the bag and these were in there, I wouldn't be too stressed out. Let me know what you think. Are you in the market for the Olympus 6? Maybe you are an original Olympus user and lover. Yeah, also, I'm always keen. What are you running currently? What is your daily workhorse or your long run trail running shoe? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, patrons can save 15% off over at sportshoes.com. There are some limitations. I think you've got to spend at least £75. But other than that, fingers crossed, yeah, you can find the shoe for you. It really does help the podcast, saves you money too, and it supports our partners. So it's a win-win situation. Plus, you're gonna feel awesome. Altra did send me this pair of Olympus 6s to test. Thanks, Altra. Really appreciate your support. But as always, they've not paid me. They didn't even ask me to do this review, and which is the big thing, they've not checked this video before I uploaded it to YouTube. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, if you found some value in it, maybe you've got a friend who's interested in some Olympus 6s, then yeah, please give it a like, give it a share, and consider subscribing to this channel. Also, check out the Tea and Trails podcast. Each week, Eddie Sutton and I have a chat about trail running. Maybe we're talking to some awesome guests. We might have a dietitian on, we might have a coach on, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you like trail running and you want to check out the UK's #1 trail running podcast, then pop over to your popular podcast provider and search for Tea and Trails. I'm pretty sure you're going to love it. That's it from me. You take care. See you next time.